Getting in that run walk. Got a little team behind me back there. Very foggy out here today. Woo! God, I'm fat. Absolutely beautiful out here. Out here in Davis, running on the bridge, hoping I'll fall through. At Montgomery, kind of near my old house. Getting in that run. Walking for 40 seconds or so, or a minute. Running for a minimum of 20, sometimes longer, depending on the intensity. Here, he was on that cut for a while for Christmas, getting them abs, and he did a great job of that. And then now we're, refocusing, doing some different stuff. He's playing around with Carnivore Diet, but for today, he got a chance to check out these briefs that we've been working on. What'd you think of the briefs, buddy?
It's really hard for someone like me to describe it, because somebody in the gym was like, "Do you think it adds 50 pounds to your squat?" It's like, I can't tell you that. What I can tell you is that I was able to squat almost pain-free. My back is jacked up, so I'm not going to say
it always bugged you.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it was 100% pain-free, but I haven't touched 275. It's been forever ago, it seems like. Sometime last year.
Yeah,
I've been,
5-6 months ago, probably.
Yeah.
And plus it was 285.
See, I need to, I don't do math, okay? Anyways, this whole year I've been focusing on trying to recoup and make my back feel a little bit stronger. So I've been doing 180 or 135 for 20 reps, then kind of supersetting with leg press and doing all these other things, just trying to get healthy. And so today, the weights just kept flying. Mark's like, "Hey, let's focus on lighter weights, maybe 1 to 3 reps." And I just smoked everything that was on the bar, and here comes 285. And I don't know what you think, Mark, but I felt like I could have gone even higher. Thankfully, I got a good coach that's going to keep me under control. But I just, the support was
is it more supportive than your fiance? I mean, you could say that in case she will never see this, so don't.
Okay, that's good.
No, you don't have to answer. What do you think of the name Manties?
Manties.
Calling them Manties.
Pretty strong. Strong manties. Yeah.
Manties or man panties? Manly panties. I mean, I guess maybe the ladies will like them too, but I'm not sure.
Mantles. Yeah, they're super supportive. I'd say like a lot of it has to do with like mentally. I just felt like I was taken care of. Like I was being supported.
What are they made out of? Do they feel like your knee sleeves kind of?
Yeah.
It's a hydrogen, carbon, oxygen, fiber.
They feel. I mean,
We took the stuff from Peloton and Tesla and we blended it together, and then we called up the people at Nike and we had them send us carbon fiber and we blended it.
Definitely some stuff from NASA
in a Ninja blender.
So I can't say legally, or else I might wake up dead tomorrow.
They're kind of like kind of some sort of neoprene and keeping you warm too, right?
Yeah.
Soaking up the butt crack sweat.
I jokingly said I didn't want to take them off the entire day because that's just how good they
Your
feel.
lady might have she'll be like, hey, how do I?
Everybody loves a good chase. So.
Let's see the butt.
Yeah, and I think maybe a smaller size might be better.
Oh man, that's a tight glute right there.
Been working hard.
Oh, you might need even like a little smaller pair.
Yeah. I feel like it's kind of like I'm pulling it as high as I can.
Yeah, we sized them down a little bit, so that's a small, and you'll fit better into the schmall.
Yeah, or maybe I just need to get a little bit bigger. But
gain some ass.
Yeah, whatever the case, man, I love them. It's gonna be really hard to squat without them.
All right, man, you'll get your check will be in the mail for endorsing the new Manties that we got going on here.
Promo code blah blah blah.
Yep. Just got home from the gym. I'm gonna chow down on some ribeye. Heating her up.
It's a
cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
What's that?
3 times the size of their head.
Cream cheese frosting.
How much does that mean?
Do you think if you ate the whole thing by yourself that you would just?
No.
You ready?
Trying some of this bacon right here. Called Millionaire's Bacon. I don't know what makes it millionaire, but let's see here. I don't know what that is on top. I'm gonna give that a little scrape. Looks like a trick. Looks like sugar maybe. It's delicious. Definitely has something sweet in it. Oh, it's amazing. Got 6 poached eggs here and some smoked trout. Black salt.
Here, watch out, honey. We're gonna put that one there.
Here in Sacramento, moon's looking pretty crazy, and came to Circus Soleil with my wifey and my family. It's my mother-in-law, the one you've been following along. It's her 72nd birthday, and we had some good dinner, or lunchy, I guess you'd say, and now just chilling at this event, having a good time. I'm gonna go home and watch Bones Jones fight. You guys know I love that crock pot life. There it is. I got some ribeye in there, and I ate some on the way home. But I was trying to get the fight on TV, and the ESPN thing sucks, man. The merger with UFC and ESPN. I hate to be an old guy who's all pissy about the way the new things are, but like it doesn't work. The streaming sucks. I know I live out in the sticks here, but even when I lived closer to in town, it still sucked. And anyway, it's super frustrating. I'm just a fan. I just want to buy UFC fights, but it's super annoying. So the only way I can watch them is like off of my phone. I guess I got to get like an iPad or something to be able to watch it off of like an iPad, a bigger screen. Because trying to watch it with Wi-Fi, the fight's like, it's like, give me a break. Anyway, super annoying, but had a great day. Went to see Circus Soleil with family. That was amazing. It was my mother-in-law's 72nd birthday. Also in the footage, you're gonna see a picture of me and a fan. Sometimes I get fans that come in. He says he's gonna come in tomorrow as well. And it's just cool when they're like, dude, I really appreciate, all the stuff that you've been doing. They just, I don't know, they're super genuine. They shake your hand, look you in the eye, and tell you how much they appreciate the stuff that you're putting out there. Daisy, no. Daisy's trying to eat my feet. So you'll see a picture of that guy in there if you see a random picture of somebody. And my mother-in-law is actually going to be in the gym training tomorrow. My sister-in-law, I think, will be in the gym training tomorrow. My wife will be in there training tomorrow. I'll be in there training tomorrow. Don't forget, Super Training Gym is free. And if you see this, you watch this, and you live anywhere, you know, in the area, in range, then come on into Super Training Gym. I will drop this one earlier, so that way people can come on in, but I'll be in there from like 9 until 11 or so. Something like that, probably. I'll probably be there for a while tomorrow. Getting in some back training. Yeah, the day went good from a food perspective. Been really just eating a lot of eggs, eating a lot of meat, and it's just healing. You know, it really is healing. Meat heals. I keep telling people that. That's a line from Dr. Baker, and I found it to be very true. My mother-in-law's diabetes is going away. It's something that, like, it doesn't go away completely, and then you just like go ahead and go hog wild and eat whatever way you want. She still has to adhere to the diet in order to get the results. But her sister, Joy, is now doing it. Joy, I'm super proud of you if you get an opportunity to watch this. That's outstanding. My Aunt Arlene, my Uncle Jimmy, my cousin Steven, the entire family has been like rocked, literally rocked by this carnivore diet. And it's time for you guys to be rocked by it too. It's time for you guys to allow it to do its job. Think about it, you know, when you come here, when I do these YouTube videos, I'm doing 100 of them in a row. I don't know what will happen after that. Carnivore 100, we're doing 100 in a row. I'm filming them, I'm editing them myself. I'm putting the time and effort into you guys, and I do have stuff to sell. I got a book. I got Jacked and Tan, which is over here, right? I got a book to sell you. I got a lot of products to sell you. By the way, who you guys got in the Oscars? Look, I got the ballot right here. My wife takes this very seriously. Oscar ballot. Anyway. But yeah, you know, I got stuff. I got Jacked and Tan. I got the War on Carbs. I have books. I have slingshots. I have wrist wraps and stuff. But this is just information. And you don't have to buy those things. I would appreciate if you did. I'd appreciate if you went over to markbell.com and started following along with the workouts and started following along with some of the nutrition that I'm sharing on there. But you ain't got to, because there's so much of it right here. There's so much of it right here. And why am I doing this? I'm doing this because of the impact that I know that it will have. I'm doing this because I know that it will change lives. I'm doing this because I believe in meat. I really, really do. I truly do. I believe that, you know, some people are like, oh, you can overdo, you know, you overdo anything, you know, you can overdo any sort of diet. This is a diet that you can't overdo. It can't be overdone. You just eat meat. You focus on eating meat, eggs, bone broth, maybe throw some cheese in there here and there, maybe have some dairy here and there. And then occasionally, even after you're carnivoring for a while, if you're a healthy person, you can throw in some fruit. You can maybe throw in a couple other things here and there, an avocado, and avocados are fruit, some olives, you know, a freaking orange, or, you know, you can start to explore and start to see how the body reacts to these things, and you can start to have a potato and stuff like that. But in the beginning, it's good to stay tight with it. It's good to stay strict. It's good to use it as an elimination diet and see how your body responds to it. My Aunt Joy has had back issues forever, and her back pain is going away. A lot of her other ailments are going away. I mean, this is like, I really truly hope that people don't think that I'm like making any of this stuff up. I'm just trying to share info with you guys that I think can really help change lives. My mom's lost 20 pounds. My dad's lost about 15 pounds. You guys know my brother's story, overcoming drugs and alcohol, and there's many people that have that story. Our buddy Hottie has lost like 200 pounds. Our buddy Russell Buddy, he's lost about 50 pounds. And look, man, you know, there's stories too where people sometimes are having a tough time. They're having a struggle, right? Like it's not easy. We know the recipe. We know what you need to do to be successful. I mean, I can share with you the recipes on how to be a millionaire. I can give you all the details, but you're gonna have to figure out a way to do it yourself, right? You're gonna have to figure out a way to execute it yourself. That's the key. I can teach you how to make money. I can teach you how to lift heavy weights. I can teach you how to lose weight. These are all things that I've been able to do. But the only way for you to know how to do them is to embark on them and to do them. I want to finish off with this. You know, sometimes people are like, you're not a doctor, you know, and they kind of have that response to some of the stuff that I put out there, and they'll say, I wouldn't listen to you because you ain't got letters after your name, or, whatever the cockamamie stuff is that's going on out there, I just want to remind you that I am an amateur, but there's been some other amateurs over the years that have, done pretty well for themselves as researchers and scientists and just elite people in general. One of them being Charles Darwin, and there's a lot of other examples that are like that. You got like Steve Jobs, and you got the Microsoft dude. Like you got all these people, Bill Gates, right? You got all these people that have kind of dropped out of school and became brilliant. Quentin Tarantino, he's about to win another Oscar. I think they'll win Best Original Screenplay. I think they'll win a bunch of stuff for the Oscars. Anyway, shout out to my boy Nsima. I don't know the results of his fight, even though it is 8:55 p.m. And shout out to my boy Chad Smith. They had a UFC. They had an MMA grappling. Not an MMA. They had a jiu-jitsu match today, and I wish both of them the best. And I hope that both guys came out uninjured, and may the best man win on that one. I'll let you guys know who won the fight sometime tomorrow. Maybe I'll make a post about it or something like that on Instagram. Anyway, feeling like a tank. You guys saw me running this morning. Ran 4 miles. It's a run walk, so I probably ran about 2 miles. Got some great training in, handling that 5:55 for a triple. Feeling like a boss, feeling strong. And you also saw Andrew Zaragoza explaining our new briefs to you guys. I want you to keep in mind the briefs that I'm wearing in training are slightly different. It's something else we're working on as well. But the ones that Andrew are wearing are ones that we're going to be putting out, and they're freaking fantastic. But I'm always working on new stuff all the time. My brother wore them today; he loved them, and a bunch of other people in the gym are throwing them on. Ryan Soper threw them on, and he really dug them a lot. Love you guys. I appreciate everyone so much. Last order of business is, you see anybody on my Instagram, which is at Mark Smelly Bell. You see anybody on my Twitter, which is at Mark Smelly Bell. You see anybody in the comments here at Mark Smelly Bell, and they start to bash what we're doing and the information that we're sharing here. Make sure you clobber them. Make sure you beat them about the head and shoulders as hard as you possibly can. With a Nerf baseball bat, obviously. We don't want to actually hurt anybody. But let's start knocking the shit out of people, and let's start sending people a message like, that shit's not going to be tolerated in here. Let's keep it positive. Let's keep it going. I'm loving the likes. The likes it's crazy how many likes there are, and there's very, very rarely a dislike. And I really, I'm not trying to be corny or weird. I really, really do appreciate it. It makes a big difference. I read the comments. I see the likes. I see it all. I probably shouldn't be paying attention to it all the time, but it's a fantastic position to be in, to share this information with you guys and to be the people's coach. Strength is never weakness. Weakness is never strength. I'm going to go back to watching UFC. I don't know if Bone Jones is going to pull it out. This guy looks pretty damn big. Catch y'all later.